Arsenal 2. I repeat, Arsenal 2, Olympiacos 0. And listen, there's a few things I want to speak about this game. And personally, some of the stuff I've been hearing, I just kind of have to call it out, innit? But before we get into it, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're new here and hit that thumbs up button if you like what you're hearing, or if if you just supporting the content. It would be amazing if you guys did that. But let's just get into the game, innit? Because there's a few things that I really want to speak about. And one of them is the return of my boy O. Now, as a football fan, put the rivalries aside. I think a lot of people who watch my content know that I am someone who's been, always been a big fan of Odegaard. I think he's a top player. And I think the opinions on him, I think, have gone overboard in the sense that he's washed. He's not the same player. I did maybe agree with the taking away of the armband to maybe alleviate the pressure a little bit. But as a player, quality-wise, I think he's top. I think he's wonderful. And when he's on it, very difficult to stop. Keeps it ticking, can beat a player, strikes the ball cleanly when he's on it. As again, there's times where his finishing and shooting is a bit janky. But for me, that Odegaard performance today, and he could even argue, like, at the end, his cameo against Newcastle was very good as well. O was sourcing today. O was seriously sourcing. And I don't even know what his stats were. Usually I have some stats for you guys, innit? But I saw, yeah, what I needed to see with Odegaard. I'm going to check now to see what his stats were. The gliders. He had the gliders on today. Some of the through balls to Gyokeres, it was disgusting. The weight of pass, the swerve, the last minute body feints, keeping it ticking, maintaining the attacks, even breaking up play at times. There wasn't a single thing that he didn't do today that made me go raw. When Odegaard has a runner in behind, we see a better Odegaard. When he has more of a false nine link-up guy, we see a different type of Odegaard. Now, as I said, I think to talk about a man after 1 year, if he's completely done, that whole thing is dead to me. I don't really like that. Yeah, you can get onto them for the time and their form, but at the best, these guys are, for me, ridiculous ballers. And I get where the Arsenal frustrations in your fan base, I get where your frustrations lie, because you know how good he can be and you're consistently seeing the player that you're getting over the last year. But if you get what you saw today on a consistent basis, then it's spooky hours. It's spooky. It's spooky hours. ODE, the ozone. It's mad. I'll be real, it's mad. Like, and it's the spaces he was picking up today. You know, it was the spaces for me. The little half spaces on the half turn. Even when he put the even in the little, and you know what? Now I'm gonna show you guys. Let me. I'm sharing my screen so you lot can see it as well, man. This guy was going nuts today, bro. He was going nuts today. That performance was, bro. I'm an Odegaard guy, innit, bro. As I said, I don't care if man supports Liverpool and that. Yeah, he's one of my favorite players outside of Liverpool. He's not been very good, like, of recent, and at the end of the day, I'm here to, you get it, like, I'm still going to be honest about what I saw today. Most touches, most final third passes, most times possession won, most chances created, most crosses, and he provided the assist, obviously, for Saka as well. Like, come on, like, what we doing? Like, what we actually doing? You know what I'm saying? He was incredible today. Absolutely incredible. Let me see if there's any more stats that we got of ODE. Obviously, we see some Rashford and KDB stats as well. The ex-Manchester guys are doing their thing. No player created more chances, one possession, and had more touches than Odegaard in the first half as well. So those are his first half stats. 2 chances created, 7 possession, 1, and 44 touches as well. Odegaard went crazy, man. Odegaard went crazy. And even Arsenal as a team were crazy as well. Like, don't get me wrong. I think Arsenal at times did ride their luck a little bit. I think Olympiacos done a good job. However, you have to give credit. You have to give credit when due. And I think Martinelli was another one who I think had a decent game. I think he's slightly growing into this role of coming off the bench, showing what he can do, and then starting the odd game like this and and being a bit, and being able to show some versatility. I'm not a massive fan of Martinelli, if I'm honest with you guys, but you can't deny that he's doing a good job in getting his goals, and he's not letting the minutes kind of affect his morale for the team as well. I just think Arteta got it right today. I think the lineup was right. I think Ben White was good. When you see, like, every time you look at Timber and go, yeah, Timber's a great player. He's been so good for Arsenal, especially coming off the back of ACL. You guys look at Ben White when he comes in, and like the level doesn't really drop. Like the level don't drop, man. The level doesn't drop, and you gotta be. For me, like, I just think you got the lineup right. Usually, as I said, I'm not a fan of Marino in the midfield. Trossard's like okay, but Saliba was brilliant today. Odegaard was unbelievable, man of the match. And another player I'm going to talk about is Victor Gyokeres. I think Victor Gyokeres is someone who I've slandered quite a lot this season, and the player he is one of the players that I thought he was going to be. However, today I thought he had his best game, and despite not scoring, and even though the goal basically came from him anyway, the first goal, despite not scoring, I think Gyokeres had his best game in an Arsenal shirt today. And I was arguing with some of the boys. They were saying, well, if you didn't score, then we don't care. Like, you're here to put the ball in the back of the net, and that's it. Not everything has to be black and white. If you're talking about the game in isolation, Gyokeres done everything but score today. And the team ended up winning as a result of that. His runs in behind brought the best out of Odegaard. You know what I'm saying? Zubimendi is already going to bring out a better side of Odegaard, because he's going to receive the ball quicker on the half turn through the lines, because that's what Zubimendi can do. That's why they brought him in. That, as I said, the Jorginho mold, a younger, more mobile version of Jorginho. But Odegaard, I saw a really good Odegaard in bits last season when Martinelli went up top. Example, second half versus Liverpool when they were 2-0 down. Martinelli comes on, goes up front. Odegaard clicks, starts working. Gyokeres was very aggressive in his runs, showed great strength. Again, I know he has his technical deficiencies at times, but Gyokeres, his link-up play was good. He held up the ball well, brought his teammates into play. I thought the goal was going to come at any time, but the way he was playing, still improvements to be made. But I don't know. I think this game, I've watched most Arsenal games. I think I watched all Arsenal games, to be fair. And this is the best I've seen Gyokeres play. They're going to maybe laugh and say, oh, Gyokeres didn't score, so I don't care. But listen to this, guys. If Gyokeres played awful today and scored a tap-in, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have said, well, he scored a tap-in, but he was crap for 90 minutes. So what do you want him to do? So ultimately, can't win. He scores a tap-in, plays crap. His all-round game's crap. Or today he does everything but score. Oh, well, we brought him in to score goals. like sometimes I hear it, the agendas have to agenda, but he played well today, and I'm here to give him his credit. I don't think people said he played well against Newcastle. I think he had a decent first half, and the rest of the game he fizzled out. Malik Teo had a great game against him, but credit when due. I think Gyokeres was good today. Arteta's got it right, and I think the subs to come on, guys like Eze and Saka, bringing them off the bench, the strength in depth really showed again for Arsenal Football Club. And I think going forward, they're going to show that balance. I think defensively, they weren't as solid as what they usually are, even though they kept the clean sheet. And I think Olympiacos at times looked really dangerous, but what a save from David Raya. Popped up in the right moments, in the perfect moment. I think David Raya is the second best goalkeeper in the league right now, just the way he's performing quite comfortably, actually. Closest keeper to Alisson. And I think he's just getting better and better and better and better. Yes, he has the odd moment, but what keeper doesn't, man? So only positives that I saw today, and it's just a dazzling performance from Martin Odegaard. What I would say was, guys, let me know who your man of the match was. I'm pretty sure I'm going to see loads of Odegaards in the comment section below. But yeah, Olympiacos at home, I expected the win. Arsenal went and got the win. I think it was more about the performance today. Performance was fine. Some really good performers. A selection headache for obviously Mikel Arteta in the upcoming game against West Ham. But I'm pretty sure, I think that game's at the Emirates as well. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. So listen, guys, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. If you like what you see, obviously this is more of the balanced talk where I give credit when due in my videos, as opposed to the banter and the craziness that you guys see amongst my rival fans or my rival teammates or my rival panelists, obviously on the live side of the channel. So if you like this sort of talk, subscribe, drop a comment, make sure you smash the like button as well. We'll see you in the next one, man. Arsenal 2, Olympiacos 0. They've done it again.